Hey everybody, welcome back to the Straight Line Podcast. My name is Jeremy Maartens, and I'm here today to talk to you guys about World Championships. As I'm sure a lot of you will know, World Champs is happening all this year in Glasgow. But what they've done is they've combined all of the disciplines. So you've got your track cycling, road cycling, mountain biking, and BMX. All of these are happening over the space of 2 weeks in Glasgow. South Africa does have a contingent there, I believe in total of 120 riders. Sure, 120 riders, logistically that's a hell of a lot to look after. But I'm here today to talk to you guys about track cycling and road cycling. So, at Worlds now, we have two riders that are there, Vickers Myburgh and Jean Spies. Two of our more prolific sprint type riders in South African cycling, and they will be doing events which suit their abilities. First up, we've got Vickers Myburgh. He is going to be riding the kilo. For those not familiar with track terms, that's a 1,000-meter time trial. How that works is, exactly like I said, it's a time trial. On a 250-meter track, rider will ride 4 laps. Vickers, in order for Vickers to qualify, he had to ride a qualifying time to meet selection for South African standards. He rode, I speak on a correction, a 1 minute 4 second, 1:04 4 second about a month ago. That qualified him to go. Secondly, another rider that's there is Jean Spies. Now, in South African track cycling terms, he doesn't need an introduction. He's been applying his trade for the last good couple of years now aboard. And yeah, he's made it through to World Champs. He will be racing the 200 or the match sprint and the Kieran. Now, for those who are not too familiar with track terminology, in order to go through for the rounds of the match sprint, every rider will need to ride a 200-meter qualifying time. The qualified riders will then go through, then they will have ride-offs in the match sprints. Bit of a side note here, had a discussion with John this morning to see what he's been up to, and over the last good couple of months he's been working quite a lot with the Belgian national track team, specifically with their track riders. You know, he's been gaining a lot of quality track time, a lot of coaching, and he's been helping a lot of their riders. So yeah, well done to you. And for all those stats guys, interesting stats about Sean, he has a max power of 2,300 watts. Let me say that again, 2,300 watts. So for all those stat guys, it's enough for you to draw your own comparisons. Okay, next up on the hit list here, we have our junior ladies. We have qualified one junior lady to go through to World Champs, Annika Visser. She'll be racing the time trial and the road race. She did very well this year at SA Champs by winning the road race. Yeah, we wish her all good luck. Next up is our junior men. We have two riders that are there, Jose Kleinsmit and Reino Skitter. Now, both of those youngsters have spent the last couple months in Europe. I had the good fortune of working with Jose the last couple of years. Yeah, good rider, big engine, big potential. I think if he gets his things together on the day, he can really deliver a good performance in the time trial, which will be later next week. Yeah, so holding thumbs. Oh, on a side note, I think in living memory, and I do speak under correction, Jose is the first rider in the modern era of South African cycling to win the SA time trial and the road race for 2 years in a row in both disciplines. Yeah, so that says a lot. I think this youngster has got a lot of potential. I think with the correct direction, he can go far. Next up, we will be our under 23 men. There we have Travis Stedman, Dylan Geary, and Tiana De Silva. Dylan Geary, he grew up in Benoni boy. Once he finished his schooling, he then did what I think is a very clever move. He was fortunate enough to arrange, however you want to call it, a scholarship in America. And he's moved over there. He's been busy with his studies, and he's also kept on with his cycling career. He's come back to South Africa to do the South African Championships, where he won the time trial. Yeah, and from there he's shown his interest and he has expressed his interest and done the work. He's now qualified to go to the time trial World Champs. I think Dylan's another rider. If he gets his things together, I think he can deliver a very good performance. Next up for the under 23 men, you're looking at Tiana De Silva. Now Tiana is also no stranger to international racing, to world championships. Good solid rider. He's raced this year in Europe, got a lot of good exposure, delivered a couple of very good results. So from my side, I'm expecting or hoping for a very good performance from him, and I wish him all the best. Next up, Travis Steadman. Another one of those riders that I've been fortunate to watch grow up through the ranks. I remember watching him as under 16, performing, mixing it, winning national titles as a junior, winning national titles. And this year, he's made a very, very good progression. He's now riding for Doug Ryder's team, racing in Europe, applying his trade. This year at South African Championships in Oudtshoorn in February or March, he won the overall elite, combined elite and under 23 race. So he's been wearing the SA Championship jersey whilst applying his trade in Europe. I think a circuit like this suits him down to the ground. Strong rider, has got a big engine, good technical abilities, punchy rider, and I think in the closing circuits, that's what you're going to need. It's not like a Wollongong like last year, massive engine to get up the hill, down the hill. This is a lot more technical. Positioning is going to be important. Sprinting into the circle, sprinting out of the corners. Yeah, I think a circuit like this will suit him. Next up, our elite and under 23 ladies. We've got Ashley Moorman Passio. We've got Tiffany Keep, Hayley Preen, Frances Janssen van Rensburg, Zani Rousseau, and Maddie LaRue. Now, I think going into a race like this, someone like Ashley will have to be the out-and-out team leader. She's had brilliant exposure this year, brilliant wins recently in the Tour de Femme, right up there in the mix. Yeah, she'll definitely be from my side, I think she'll be the team leader. And a lot of the other younger riders will have to do their best to support her, get her into the finishing circuits in the best possible position. A rider like Hayley Preen, she won SA Criterion Champs this year. I think she will have the technical ability to help her in this. Frances Janssen van Rensburg, under 23 rider that won elite championships, also been applying the trade in Europe this year, a couple of very good results. Yeah, I think we can expect good performances from the ladies. Next up, the elite men. First up, we will have Callum Ormiston. Good young rider, no stranger to world championships and the international racing circuit. I think for me, the highlight of his year was winning the stage in the Tour of Rwanda. Tour of Rwanda is by far the elite stage race in Africa, with a lot of international riders coming to do it. Chris Froome this year was there with Israel Premier Tech. Yeah, for Callum to win a stage there, that's a very, very big result. Yeah, good luck out there, young man. Next up, we'll have Morne van Niekerk. Now, Morne van Niekerk is no stranger to international stage racing. I remember when he was a youngster, SA champs, going through the track worlds, road worlds, very competitive. For the last couple of years, for most of the South African cycling community, you wouldn't have really known what's been happening with him, but he's been in Spain riding for a team there, gaining a lot of international experience. A standout moment for him was at the Commonwealth Games last year, when he made selection for the team and played a pivotal role in Daryl MP getting the podium position. He's again no stranger to the style of racing, so I expect a good performance from him in order to helping the team. Next up, Ryan Gibbons. Another rider who will this type of circuit will suit down to the ground. Fast finisher, strong rider, very good technically, and the finishing circuit, I think he can hold his own. Expecting a solid performance from him. Then Daryl Impey. Unfortunately for South African cycling, this will be his last appearance as a rider at World Championships, as he has announced that he will be retiring at the end of this racing season. I chatted to him a bit earlier today. He has 7 more races left for the year, then that's the end of his pro cycling career. So I think going into this, he will have a lot of motivation. You know, it's his last crack at World Champs. He's got the engine, he's got the technical know-how. I think he'll be able to play a pivotal role in helping Team South Africa deliver a very good performance. Now, off topic from the South African side, my personal call, Matthew van der Poel. On a circuit like this, he has to be the favourite. Wout van Aert, yeah, he'll definitely be up there. But I think Matthew van der Poel is the kind of guy when it really comes down to it, and you have to win the big races. In my opinion, I think Van der Poel's got the edge on Van Aert for this one. But hey, maybe I'm proven wrong. We'll have to see on Sunday. But yep, good luck to all the Team South Africa doing what they do this weekend at World Champs. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Good luck. Do yourselves proud. See you later. Cheers. Bye.